Hello. Hello and welcome to the series Success Principles for Dealing with Tough Times. Today I'm going to talk to you about the success principle, the rule of five. Has it ever happened to you that you've started doing a task, but the more you want to do the task, the more you're actually researching on how to do it perfectly? For example, let's say if I am making this video and I've started doing this, I'm spending tons and tons of hours just doing a research on what is the perfect method of making a video, on what platform to go on, whether to go on live or not, whether to do it every day, whether to do it on laptop, on mobile, and various other things that happens. How long do I have to write? I'm reading and writing and talking to people. So there's a lot of research involved in everything that you do. And we can actually get lost in the kind of research in finding out what is the perfect way to do it and not doing it. Any activity that we do, it requires action. Research is a part of action, but how much research is enough research is something that has to be decided. So we can just narrow it down and say that I will do 1 hour research, I will do 1 day research, I will do 8 hours of research, and that's it. Long before, when Jack Canfield was actually launching his book Chicken Soup for the Soul, this is exactly what happened to him. He spoke to all the best authors, he spoke to the best marketing people, he and of course his partner, they spoke to a lot of people, and for days and months they were just speaking and speaking to various experts in the field. And by the end of the day, by the end of the month, they were just exhausted. They had a lot of information, but not knowing what to do, what exactly is the steps to be taken. That's when they met a man called Rob Scolastico. And he told them something very, very wise. He said, even if you take the biggest of trees with a big trunk and it's a huge tree, and you put just 5 blows with an axe on the tree every day consistently, the tree will eventually fall down. That does make sense, doesn't it? Every goal requires some kind of an action, and consistent action is what it requires. So this is what led to them creating the rule of five, doing 5 things every day to achieve your goal. And what are the 5 things that you will do every day to achieve your goal? Well, that depends on your goal, doesn't it? But once you have that goal in mind, what are the 5 steps that you will do every day consistently? It does not mean you do the same 5 things every day. You could do different things, but you do take at least 5 steps. Depending on how big the goal is for you, or depending on how much time you have, or depending on how much time does that action take, you can narrow it down to 5 things you will do, 3 things that you will do, or even just one simple thing that you will do every day. But it is absolutely required that you do one thing at least every day to achieve your goal. But when I read this principle, the rule of five, I love creating templates, and I love creating methods and practical stuff on how to actually monitor it. So I came with a very, very simple sheet, and where I just capture every day what I do, the 5 things that I will do every day, and I just take mark it at the end of the day. This helps me a lot, just knowing that this is my goal to be achieved, and these are the 5 things that I'm doing to achieve that goal. Be it creating a creative, or be it posting on Facebook, be it talking to a new client, be it actually doing a coaching session. So whatever it is, if I have to get 5 new clients, what are the 5 simple steps that I'm going to take every day to get the client at the end of the day? So that's one of the things which is very, very important when it comes to practicing the rule of five. The other thing which I found very interesting while practicing the rule of five is something that I did it exactly in the reverse manner as well some time back. So a few months back, I lost my father to COVID, and that was the time. No matter what I wrote down on the list, anything that had a bit of creative essence in it, or anything that I had to write a mail or something, it was not getting done. It was just it just remained pending, 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 and it gave me a sense of unproductivity. It gave me a sense of saying that I am not doing anything. I am not being able to do anything. So that is the kind of sense that I got towards the end. And I took the same sheet and then reversed the way I was using the sheet. Every day, at the end of the day, or even sometimes in between, I would write down the small achievements that I've had during the day. be it making one call, be it sending one mail, a simple mail. It was not a creative mail. It was just a mail that says that, okay, here's your document, and I would list down everything in that. And that I have sheets filled up, like a whole lot of sheets. I still keep them front and back. I just keep them because just looking at it gave me a sense that I am being productive at the end of the day. I am doing something at the end of the day. And that kind of picked me up as well. And it worked like super crazy. It just made me productive, I think, in a week's time or something. So I don't know, whatever it is, the neurons, the chemicals, whatever it infuses in your brain. But it really did work because I am actually telling myself that yes, these are the things that I have achieved at the end of the day. So both the ways it works absolutely wonders. If you have a big goal and if you're not being able to actually work towards the goal, if you're wasting a lot of time just researching, talking about it, not doing, list down 5 things that you will be doing every day. Have an accountability partner as well for you, to tell you that, tell somebody that these are the 5 things that I've listed down for myself and this is what I'm going to do. And every day at the end of the day, check with your accountability partner. Have you finished this or not? Of course, anything else that might come in the way, give yourself credit for it, and know that your end goal, how important is your end goal? The task needs to be done now for you to be able to achieve it. No task, no end goal worthwhile can be achieved overnight. It does not happen. So when Jack Canfield's book Chicken Soup for the Soul became a success, which seems like an overnight success, it was 2 to 3 years of consistent effort, putting in the rule of 5 books that I will share with producers today, 5 books that I will calls that I will make today, I don't know, 5 books I will share with different authors today, 5 recommendations I will get. So every day doing 5 things consistently is what helped them become an overnight success. And this rule of 5 has been applied for 2 to 3 years consistently. So take your chance, no matter how big the goal is. Do something every day. Be it a rule of 5, make it a rule of 3, make it the rule of 1 if that's what is most suitable to you. But do it every day consistently. Thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Prosperity. I'm an emotional coach and a certified success principal trainer by Jack Canfield. Any questions or any queries that you have, just leave it in the comment box or PM me directly as well. Thank you so much.